50 or 75? What are markets? What are economists expecting? Give us the lowdown on what to expect on that particular topic today.
Anna, I just need to share my excitement. We've just seen the chief economist of the Bank of England, Hugh Pill, walking in the front door, as the governor likes to do. But as you say, it's a split between 50 basis points, that's what economists see, and 75 basis points as markets and Mark see. The reason that economists aren't as hawkish is because they reckon that Liz Truss's energy bailout is going to soften the blow of inflation in the short term. Now, you might see that reflected in where they see inflation peaking. They had previously seen 13% in October. They might revise that down slightly, although we're not due a formal forecast this time. The flip side, though, of the bailout and the tax cuts that we're expecting in the mini-budget tomorrow is that it could necessitate so much borrowing that the Bank of England today decides to slam the brakes on active quantitative tightening before it's even begun. Remember, officials like Hugh Pill had said that they're not going to do active gilt sales in a time of market turmoil. And the other thing that we're watching out for, finally, Anna, today is the exchange of letters between the Chancellor Kwasi Kwarteng and the Governor Andrew Bailey. Might give us some clues as to how the government is going to review the Bank of England's mandate, which of course came up so much in the leadership campaign.
Lizzy, good morning. I know that we won't tell any economist this, but I know that you're secretly in my camp too on the Bank of England today and 75 basis points. I'm curious though, how does the international context play into the Bank of England's thinking?
Well, you've seen hawkish moves from the Fed, the ECB, even the Riksbank going for that full point hike. And given that markets are predicting 75 basis points, 50 is surely going to look dovish from the Bank of England. Can you believe we're saying that? I was calling 50 jumbo just weeks ago. But remember, there are doves on this committee like Silvana Tenreiro who are really worried about being aggressive and adding to the recession risk here in the UK. The unknown quantity in this meeting is Swati Dhingra, new member on the committee. She replaces the arch hawk Michael Saunders. Be interesting to see how she votes. But of course, it's not just how other central banks are behaving, it's also the pound weakness. Weak against the dollar. We saw the lowest since 1985 last week on the anniversary of Black Wednesday, the 30th anniversary. But more interesting than that is the pound's weakness against the euro. An interesting note from Callum Pickering at Berenberg this morning. He says actually it's a downbeat picture but not scary. So this decision will show how much the BOE is thinking about other central banks around the world, factoring in sterling's performance. They haven't much in the past, it seems.